Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. About to welcome again to Room 15. What happened to Room 15?
Learning never ends.
Learning never ends. So some excitement about it. So we have Einstein getting all excited back there about it.
Einstein.
And so we had an SAT problem today, which happens to coincidentally be on the topic we've been working on, right? And so we're going to look at problem 17. Let's go look at problem 17 right here. Brad, is that where we left off yesterday? Sister's mad, you said? Or you're mad?
Oh, no, I was mad at my sister.
You're mad at your
Wait,
sister?
this is a different paper.
It happens.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, but I did on the, oh, that's the SAT problem still.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
What a good morning it is. It's a good morning. Let's get here. So we are right here, right? We kind of left it off here yesterday. And I think that's the inequality. We sort of left it here, didn't we?
Sure.
Yeah. So that's one thing. I want to tell you, this is how you can do it, setting up like this, and this is the way the SAT problem was worked out, right? The 45x plus 65y is less than or equal to 2400. Here we have these values. Another thing you do is you can do the intercept method, but this way is a good way to do this one. So what do you want to do? You want to go ahead and graph this one first, or you want to look at the other ones first?
Should we do this one?
You want to just graph this first?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do different things. So how are you going to graph this thing?
you gotta put up.
You gotta start. Wait, what's the, okay, so W is the wires.
So W is going to be the y-axis, right?
Yeah.
So if we're going to put this in slope-intercept form, we're going to want to solve for y.
Yeah.
Okay, y. How to say that? Y. Not metaphorically, right? But the y in this thing is actually w, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to solve for w. So I like that connection, Garrett and others, connecting that y, Lillian, the y-axis with that w here, right? So that's part of what you're trying to do as a mathematician. You're taking the techniques, the concept from algebra and mathematics, and you're applying them to other situations. So that's how you're maturing as a mathematician to be able to do this. Okay? So let's go ahead and solve this for w.
I'll do your first.
So how do we solve this for w?
You wanna get the pass over to the other side. 150.
So we're trying to 150 on the other side.
So subtract 150. And I told you I don't like s because s reminds me of a it's kind of like a 5, doesn't it? And then we divide by 100. So we have w. W, I put y there, but it's actually w, isn't it? So w is equal to and greater than. We have this is going to simplify to negative 3 over 2 s. And then what's this going to simplify to? 20, right? And then you kind of look over here, you say, well, does it make sense for it to be 20? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Now they kind of complicate things here in that they have these grid marks, not just one unit apart. So you see that? This is going to be like 19.5, halfway between. So 20 is going to be maybe about right here. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then you have the minus 3 over 2, so if we go down 1, 2, 3, and over 2, so something like this.
So many.
And then another 3 over 2, down 3 over 2, down 3 over 2,
Down 3.
let's see, down 3, 2, so we have, so we can talk about dashed line or solid line.
It's solid,
What, Braden, you're very confident about why solid, you say?
because there's a snake under the sign.
The snake?
That's how I remember it. There's this, if it's a snake, then you draw,
You draw a snake.
if you draw a snake, then the snake goes on the,
What?
goes on the ground. Listen.
Okay, so what he's trying to say.
You know that, like,
Shut up, I'm doing it. So,
Snake
like,
under sign, all right?
Snake under the sign, and then the snakey, he goes underground.
Okay, now, I
You can't draw a
kind of like
giant
that,
snake
okay?
Because snakes don't have little holes cut out.
Okay, I kind of like that, because what it is, it helps, I think what happens is,
Wait, Mr. G! Snake, slope, they both start with S.
oh, okay, very cool.
So does silly.
Very cool. Yeah, see, we have Einstein making the connections, yes, No, but I was talking about Braden here, and what happens is that mathematics is traditionally like a very sterile thing. Like if you can think of maybe that is sort of characteristically the most boring subject in the universe, mathematics would be maybe a contestant for that, right? Maybe chemistry, I don't know, but anyway, it would be a contender for a lot of people, let's put it that way. And when you can go ahead and dress things up by using your imagination and calling something a snake or something like that, to me,
It's the bear.
I think that can be useful, right? Bring some life into the party. Okay, and so which way are we shading from here, above or below?
Above.
Above, right? Because we have greater than, so we're going to be in this direction, right? Okay, what other constraints do we have besides this one? And this is going to be our $2,000 constraint. So, meaning on the line or to the right means greater than or equal to $2,000, right? Now, what other constraints do we have? Any other constraints? 6 wakeboards? Yeah, so we need at least 6 wakeboards. So how do we represent at least 6 wakeboards? Yeah, so let's go over to the wakeboard axis, which is right here. So 6. How do we draw that? Yeah, we draw that as a straight horizontal line, right? So it's going to be and greater than, like that, right? And what else? 3 surfboards. So 3 surfboards. In which direction from here? A la derecha, right? So what's our solution set? Our solution set is all this thing here, right?
Solution set, baby.
So notice the shape of the solution set, kind of a, what would you call that shape? Just sort of a
rectangle with a triangle.
A trapezoid.
rectangle with a triangle cut out. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. No, I like that. So it's a rectangle with a triangle taken out. I like that. Good job. Okay, so now it says, last thing says use a checkpoint to justify the reasonableness. So where's our checkpoint going to be for this one? Where do you want to make a checkpoint?
12-12.
12, let's do 12-12. That's a good one. All
I
right,
like 12-12.
12-12. So it should be solidly and should be a lot. So here's 12-12, right?
Yup.
So let's test it out. So we have 12 times our surfboard, which is going to be 150, plus 12 times our wakeboard, which is 150 for surfboards, 100 for wakeboard. So 12 times 150, that's gonna be what, $1,800?
I was gonna say, why did you?
1,800
I think you are.
You think you can?
plus 1,200, is that gonna be greater than or equal to
It is right.
2,000?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be good here, right? Okay, questions on that? That's not too bad, is it?
It's not horrendous.
So I want to give some credit to
What is that?
Abigail for the triangle cut out of the rectangle. Braden for the snake, that was really good contribution today. Appreciate that.
1,200 equals 2,000.
So go ahead and do 18. We'll call somebody for help with that here shortly.
But just because I can do it, you're saying it's maybe not wrong.
Yes, Disney, come back. I would be, we should be.
That's the trapezoid.
Your trapezoid.
That's a trapezoid. That's what we just did.
That's.
I need to make sure real life.
It's-
It's a trapezoid.
Audra,
What did you?
I can make
there's a lampshade.
Yeah, but I remember the triangle. And off of the The leg lamp? Yeah.
That's your little guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on a better
His name is
get my life together.
Justina.
I hate it.
Zoid.
I'm ready to like. It's psychology, it's already gonna take.
Do you get it?
Yes, you get No.
I don't get it, but I want to act like I do.
I don't think it's so don't have to be confusing.
That's all I'm done tonight. I agree with you. And then you're gonna shut up.
I'm cooking.
Don't forget again.
You guys really work so.
I did it so much.
Okay, Chastity's working on that, looks good.
No, Daisy would be talking. I didn't understand what she's saying. I was like, yes. And she's like, so what do you think? I'm like,
Braden looks like he's working on this.
These are starter plugs.
I took that star home.
Well, there you go. Here, I'll give you another one for your paper, how's that? You get credit for
I
it.
felt I'm being picked.
You get credit for it. Let me go ahead and plump down the attendance too.
The water's gonna be like, it's at the, not
Or it'll just be like,
No, Bryson did that. I was like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
throw it up one more time. Wait,
I
I
want to make sure I'm setting this up.
you don't get any hugs from criminals.
We're stretching my head.
Greater than
We're
20.
just-
Greater than 22.
So I'm gonna wake up and you're like,
Okay, are you helping each other with this, I hope?
I love it.
Well, I'm hearing some conversation, I'm not,
They're sticky.
Fingers are always close.
I feel like I just need to like.
They like Chuck.
Ariana, nothing
Yeah, they do.
here,
But then it's,
Adriana,
Like a piece of shit. Just
Yeah.
they're like, what's this?
Avery.
Let them go outside and like.
the doggy did this. I'm gonna eat it. And then they get Cheetos.
Oh my god. I'm so hot. I wake up here or something.
Your family is insane.
There's little brothers.
How you doing?
Good. Would you do this is Cheddar Street, this way, the two, and 4 right here. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I wanna,
I'm just gonna wait.
Now, most of these are gonna be similar to what we were looking at in problem 17. You're probably gonna have a horizontal line, a vertical line, and then a line that cuts this way. Most of them. I think 20 is a little different, but I think 18, 17, 18, and 19 are gonna be similar. So it's understanding where to put those lines and on which side of those lines your solutions lie. This one here.
Run a little late from commissioner's phone. It was before.
It's a hydrant.
But I maybe it's okay.
Craig or Monte.
We did a presentation on what it was.
No. He wasn't a good. He was a good. He was charismatic.
He was a good, like, persuader.
In terms of
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay, number-
not for good reason.
Yeah.
Not for good reason.
Okay, number 18, we have Jordan.
Just because he like,
She said something about projection.
you know that's my favorite cheese.
How are you doing?
I'm just getting a train.
You know what?
I need to try, when we have these exercises, I just need the exercises. I need you to go ahead and work these out, be ready when you're called on. Best you can, right? So what should I do? Should I call somebody else or?
Whatever you want. Well, I mean, no, you can never call on somebody else.
I can't draw.
I'm drinking it.
So what? Yeah, I guess I'll try that. I hate to do this.
Actually starts to look weird.
Why do you want the recipe? I drink myself. It's my favorite cheese.
Yeah, Mr. Green, maybe it's a better idea.
A spatula?
I didn't do the study.
Okay, but they're crabs.
The spatula.
That's what I'm seeing.
These are both.
Okay, this one we have is Abigail.
Of course it is, Mr. G.
Mr. G, why is there a glue stick on the ceiling? Oh, I saw that.
Why is there what?
A glue stick on the ceiling.
No, over here. North.
Look up.
Oh, okay, good. I'll just leave it there, that's fine.
How did that even happen?
No, what happens is I got a class that's really quite immature. They do things like that. So I gotta leave it up there so Mr. Miller can take a look at it, see what I have to deal with sixth period every day.
I always said it's a rhyme with sixth period.
This class is a little rambunctiously loud at times, but it's been mostly not too
Because I
bad.
have Independence Tech in the morning.
So Abigail, what do you have for this one?
I have, okay, I'm just gonna go up there and draw it.
Yeah, beautiful, go ahead, do it.
My residue.
And when you go ahead and draw it, is it okay if she's wrong?
Absolutely.
It's okay if she's wrong, right?
Trust me, it's definitely okay if you're wrong.
I hate being
We're
wrong.
wrong all the time.
I'm wrong literally every single day.
We have a day, the day he was right. What day was it?
January 11th,
Yes.
I was right, and I beat you.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I did last night after school is I did a, calculus has an assignment that's doing called indefinite integrals. And they got 12 problems they're doing. So there it is, yeah.
There it is.
So 12, thank you, Abigail. So what happens is, there were 12 problems in that assignment, and I did like 6 sample problems. So I'm sitting over here last night, working on using that pad, writing, and so forth. And constantly I'm saying through the video, well, I may have made a mistake on this problem because there are a lot of calculations and things to consider in those problems. And so, and the more details you work, the more you're likely to eventually make a mistake. And so let's go ahead and look at this. She said, and so I really want you to really, let's take a look at this. So I'm looking at this. Here's the pepper jack cheese axis. And it says pepper jack cheese costs $4 per pound. And so there it is at $4 per pound. And she wants to have more than 2 pounds of each. Okay. So more than 2 pounds of each, right? So let's go ahead and move this over here, right? So we're going to take this and we're going to move it over here. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense? Because we need to have at least 2 pounds of each. And so the 2 is going to go on each of them, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. And then she has this drawn here, like this.
It's a little crooked.
Yeah, a little crooked, but generally, but if it's the case, this gives us more room for solution sets, right? Yeah. Okay.
I think about that.
And I want to show you a technique here that I didn't share with you on problem number 17, and we're going to use it to check this. But similar to the other one, what we have is we have 4P, right? Because pepper jack is 4 per pound plus 2C, right? Plus 2C, and that has to be at most $20. So how do we write at most?
Less than or equal to.
Less or equal to 20. Okay, I want to show you another method, technique. Instead of solving for C, I want to show you the intercept method. You ever heard of the intercept method?
Yes,
You have?
I think so.
Yeah, so some of you anybody heard of it besides?
I've done it.
Oh, no, thank you.
Come
I
in.
appreciate your generosity.
Come in.
Thank you, Noel. Thanks so much.
Wait a minute, wait!
Why'd you let the
Very
numbers
nice of him to consider that.
I was right at.
Okay,
Trevor.
so what we do is to find,
Like you're innocent.
okay, we're gonna find the C intercept. Okay, what we do is you write it like this, and you cover up one of the variables like this. And so what you have is you have 2C is less than or equal to 20. You see that?
Yes.
2C is less than or equal to 20. Then you solve for C. So you divide by 2. So C is less than or equal to what? 10.
I can't read what this
That means we can go right here to 10. Now, in the drawing here, we don't have 10 available, do we? Kind of have to extrapolate the axis a little bit. That would be 8, 9, 10, so maybe about right here. So here would be about 10, right?
Ouch.
Okay, how do we do the other one? Well, we cover up the other one, right? What do we have left over here? 4p is less than or equal to 20. So 4p is less than or equal to 20. And so solving for p, what do we have? P is less than or equal to 20 divided by 4. 5. So we go down here to this other intercept here. And so now we've used the intercept method, and we can just connect these with a line, can't we? So we connect these with a line, we're going to get something like this. And so which direction do we draw here? Well, we want to have at least these, we want to draw this direction, so it's this little triangular shape in here, right? Okay? All right? So we had to make a couple little adjustments, but now we have a, do you like this intercept method here, like this?
Oh, literally, yeah.
Cool little deal, I think. So anyway, so give it a thought. And it's one of the things, and when we do the where do I start my line song,
You should say,
that's part of the thing. I haven't done it in a long time, but it's one of the things I don't sing because it's in a verse I don't sing very often.
you need to sing a song today because it's Friday.
Yeah, maybe so. This might be a good day for that because of time. All right, questions on that? I appreciate you doing that. Oh, we didn't test the point. Let's test the point, right? What's a test point in here? 3, 3? So 3, 3. So 3 times pepper jack is 4, right? Plus 3 times 2 should be less than or equal to 20. So that's going to be 12 plus 6, that's going to be 18. Is 18 less than or equal to 20?
Yes.
Yes, so check. So 3, 3 is going to be a good value. It'll be right, almost dead center here, right? There's 3, 3 right there. That's part of the solution. Okay? All right, good work. So go do 19. 19 is quite similar to 17 and 18. The lawn mowing problem.
Or to this.
I'm not having you do this so many hands, but you can't go.
Can you pack it?
You can't do. How can you put it there on cake?
Okay, I'm gonna play that forgotten part of the song.
Oh, the whole song?
About the intercept.
Can you do a?
The rest of the verses?
We need a Mr. G like set.
We need
Like
a
an
Mr. J
unplugged.
album.
We do. I would actually listen to that on our own.
It's on top.
You need to get
Do it
on
on
YouTube. Mr. G, why don't you sing on YouTube?
Or Spotify.
Why don't I sing on YouTube?
Yeah.
I
Get your
do.
SoundCloud.
I do have it.
Mr. G SoundCloud over?
I have videos for me singing on YouTube.
Mr. G would have a spot in the rotation in my playlist. Slightly.
Yeah. I should be a little earlier too. Now we can graph a line, but there's more ways we'll learn next time. Like the T-charts we once saw. It's a trick we'll use all year long. And intercepts really strong. See, that was intercept. It's a trick we'll use all year long. We got it.
want to sing this song. We were singing.
So you slow,
It's wise as
So this is a forgotten verse of the song.
And we're gonna do that.
Mr. G, when you played that at the pep rally that one time, I cried.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Actually,
Well, I hope it was tears of joy, not tears of
It was te-
sadness.
a little mix of both.
You're reminded
Not
of
like, the sadness wasn't over you.
It was a happy sad.
Okay, all right.
her.
I think I can understand that. Human emotions very complicated, aren't they? No, they
I'm
are.
serious, guys. Don't make fun of me.
Yeah, they are, they're complicated. Okay, so let's go ahead and get somebody ready, I'm calling somebody here.
I cried because I had to watch a cricket one.
And then,
My dad like chucked it in the toilet and it was like still alive. I was like, oh my god. I know, like drowning. So I didn't want to like take it out and just die in the face. I went. And it's so sad.
Okay, we have Einstein again.
oh, it's on.
Yeah, she did recently, but she got chosen again, because I refreshed the whole wheel.
Murder.
Shut up! Hold on, Mr. G. I almost.
All right.
Cricket never forgot you. You probably had a family or something. Maybe a little crickets.
It was a problem for
He was probably pregnant. He was pregnant with a baby, and you pushed him in his toilet. That cricket probably was funny. Cricket's back. He was the cricket. A cricket. That cricket breed all the cricket slaves. It was a Martin Luther King. Hey, you killed him. With your toilet. Killed him with his big poop.
That's so much cash.
For the rest of his cricket life. He's probably like, oh, I would be changing the world.
But
D-Dog.
we have a plug with what?
What did you just scoot him out?
I was panicking. It was a life or death situation.
And you chose death.
No.
You chose death for Martin Luther Crickler.
Martin.
You're a crickler.
I don't have like $3 in my
Martin Luther Crickler.
Why am I picturing Martin Luther together?
What a cricket. Martin Luther Cricket Trump. Now you have the disease where you kill crickets.
No, I'm a prickler.
No.
Martin Luther
Baby shower for the baby.
Okay, so.
Presents.
Okay, so.
Baby showers.
Martin.
Like 4 years.
Every time you have something, you go.
Give them baths, but you don't wash your hands.
Okay.
We were raising that baby. Kidding. Serious.
What do I do?
Yeah, you accidentally. Yeah.
There's a time and a place, Martin Luther Crickler.
I'm gonna put good luck.
How do you recalibrate? Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
I didn't know you was kicking.
Everything's going, whoa.
Furnace is blowing.
That was the scariest thing in the world. I still can't look at my dad's movie. I want to look at me and I'm like,
Relish. Sweet Jesus.
Okay, so it's like
Yes,
4 and
it's
then like, oh my god. It's like 4.
serious with my life.
Oh my god, hello.
Martin Luther.
Okay, hold on, 4 and like
My mom did it.
5, and like that's 6, and then that's 7.
She can work.
So,
And she was like,
so 7 would go like,
you're not gonna win.
okay,
I did this for all cricket characters and cricket. Just for all my
then like
crickets.
here,
That's so cute.
it's like 9, I guess.
Okay,
She said the top kind, she said she knew.
all right. So at most, so which way are we going from here? Down,
Oh
right?
my god.
Okay.
And then, like, so you would have like,
20 and 20M. Yeah, 20M.
Dave.
Come
Come on,
what?
20M. 20M. M.
Yeah.
Plus 10R.
You're missing
Has
us.
to be
Daisy is.
And she killed Martin Luther.
no more than.
Killed Dr. Martin Cricket.
There you go.
And she's Cricket.
You put a smile. You want to see that? That's really cool.
What?
All right.
Okay, so,
Hitler.
and then you
Yeah,
got,
she's Cricket.
wait, I forgot which one, okay, so.
Yeah, she's like,
So you wanna-
she's Cricket.
Just remember like, name one funny joke and I'll let you. You're like,
Oh. Put you up.
How do you feel?
You gonna kill me?
I don't want to go outside. That's why I
all
feel.
the time.
It's a
I'm on my own list.
Okay, so she got R as greater than 12 minus 2M. So there's
triangle.
12.
Serious.
So it would be like,
If we just look at Trevor,
then we gotta go
he
down.
looks like
Two over 1.
Shut up.
Like box troll. Don't idiot.
Something like this, right?
Yeah. And then it's greater than
I know where you're
So it's
going.
gonna be in this, sort of that little area right
Then there's
there,
a kid
Okay.
with curly hair.
right? Okay?
He's a sophomore, I think, and he literally looks like a box troll. We got like a,
Does he wear boxes?
Here, thanks.
no, he looks like Ed.
Yeah, but thanks, that's good work. All right. So she ends up with this little shape down here that's right in this area right here. Did you see what she did on this? How she solved all this, set it up, solves for R. And she has R is greater than 12 minus 2M. And so she has this thing right here like this. Has to be greater than, so that's going to be, say it's a dash line, is it? So she has dash line. So it's in this little,
I literally
what kind of shape is that?
Triangle.
About a trapezoid. And then what's going to be part of the solution set here?
Where?
Yeah, because the line is connected.
Yeah, so base here, trapezoid. It has two bases. Anyway, what's a solution in here? 8, 4, 8, 4 looks good, right? So 8, 4, so 8, it's going to be 8M plus 4R. So that's going to be 8 times the M, the mowing is 20, right? And then plus 4 times raking is 10.
Daisy would be a good squirrel.
So we should have 160 plus
Daisy would be a good squirrel.
60, that's gonna be, it's gonna equal 220, right? Is that gonna be greater than or equal to 120? Yeah. So that checks out. Okay, questions on that? Okay, go ahead and do, I want you to do number 20, and we're just about out of class time.
While we're doing that, can you sing Pink
And you
Slip
want to
Blues?
sip of my frappuccino.
I don't think so.
Because it's worth it, it's cold. I'm gonna have to put my head in the fire like that. No, it's great. Just like let it fall. I think I just been letting it sit here.
But that takes too long. It's just more practical to not drink it fast.
No, chickies. Oh no, I tried drinking fast, I got refused.
She doesn't want to work more than 20 hours per week. So this is going to be, this will be P plus B has to be less than or equal to 20, right? So that's one of them. What's another inequality involved here? She needs to earn what? More than $90 per week. How do you write that? How do you write that?
I need water.
15P plus 10B has to be greater than or equal to 90, right? Okay, so the 20, we're just about out of time. So we have 20. It's right here and here.
Well, it's not our fault that you hate it.
Intercept method's going to go like this. So that's going to be this way here.
Because you killed Martin Luther quickly.
And then this one here is going to be, what do you want to solve for here? B?
Sweet about you.
So we divide by 10, right?
She killed Martin Luther cricket. Well, sorry.
So we have B, that's going to go B, is going to be greater than or equal to negative 3 over 2 P, P plus 9, right? So we got to start at 9, and then we have 9.
Don't sit down.
So what I want you to do, so it's going to be in this area right here.
All right, I will color
Oh
it in.
gosh.
Yeah, color it in. And I want you to just turn in what you have. Just turn in whatever it is. We'll just have to call that good. But you see, this is a little bit different, right? This one here is a little bit different than the others.